innovation team sure knows how to choose them wisely. Communication experts, introverts, opening, closing, I feel like a pitcher. So I still have goosebumps. I had to turn off the buzzer on my watch because I am so nervous and it will be all the time. So hello technology. Yes. Thank you. So my first question to you, seeing that I am feeling like a pitcher closing the session, any baseball fans in the room? Yes, I see a few hands, so that's good. This is me. So I have a media innovation background and also communication. I work at the University of Curacao as of January 1st. Officially, I will be there and not really at the UDC anymore. So that's an update for everybody, I guess. I'm very happy about it, I do have to say, because at this point, I didn't really apply for a job when I came back last year. In 2018, I decided to say bye-bye to Curacao. Opportunities, I did not really see them for myself, since I was also focusing on the media and innovation aspect, and in 2018, we weren't really there yet. Then in 2020, Corona happened. So I came here on the island on vacation, and basically just to meet and greet my nephew. That was my only purpose for 2 weeks, and then KLM. If you want to go back to the Netherlands, now is your time. At that point, I didn't really have a job either because Corona happened. Therefore, I chose to stay here on the island, and also while I was on the island, no, I did not have vacation. I worked on my research. While working on my research, it was a great opportunity as well to experience the transition that was happening here on the island, mainly that people were starting to adopt technology and digital transformation in businesses, in lives, and also in behavior, consumer behavior. For me, that was amazing to see. It was a start, seeing that, for instance, in 2018 when I left the island, everything was the old normal. Then lockdown happened, and it was all good. We went back to normal, delivery, business models were changing. But then I've noticed that we're going back somewhere, not really forward, but kind of few steps back. But either way, when I came back, to keep it a little bit short and concise in this stage, I've decided to not apply for a job because I didn't want to be put in the box. I wanted to be creative. I wanted to come with new projects for the students especially, or something that is actually impactful for society. Universities happened. I got the opportunities at both universities to work, and I'm basically creating new projects and pretty much shifting the course outlines, integrating gamification in them, SDG games in them, just to do something different as well in the education system, starting off. So, technology is constantly changing. I love technology. I am a sucker for tech and innovation, robotics, computers. I can go on and on. Commercial level, academic level, I can go on and on about it. It's changing constantly, and that also means that, for instance, if you find something on Google tonight, by tomorrow morning probably, you will find new updates, right? So that's what I love about technology, and every single thing is possible. The human connection, we can communicate one-on-one, but on the other hand, we can communicate through digital aspects as well. And we are not even talking about robots and AIs, which is very awesome as well. But sometimes here it's a little bit too advanced, so we are not really focusing on robots at this moment in time. But then again, what is trending all over the world? So we have a whole list. We have artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, edge and quantum computing, virtual reality, augmented reality, and now even metaverse. I mean, we're getting somewhere very, very far away from the reality. Blockchain, focusing as well on NFT and entertainment and creative cultures, Internet of Things, 5Gs, and also cybersecurities. a whole list, right? But then my question is, where are we standing? So where are we standing as an island in this whole spectrum? Trends all over the world, but if we narrow it down and funnel it, where are we standing? I love searching and really go on the academic level. I wanted to go first on technology readiness, but I think at past 9, that would be way too much weight for the crowd. So I managed to find another aspect to also explain where we are standing a little bit more easier, which is the Global Innovation Index. This is focusing on also, it is ranked based on various pillars or various factors. For instance, technology, political environment, education, infrastructure, knowledge creation of each economy. The ranking is based on mostly what you have done in a country, but also it's being ranked in region and also levels of income. In this case, I found out by digging deep into a documentation of 225 pages on a Sunday afternoon that these are all the countries in the Latin American region appearing on the list. If you keep narrowing it down, then you have Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and Trinidad and Tobago, the only 3 islands in the Caribbean that are pretty much on that list. So hence my question, if we say that oh yes, I forgot. There was also a UNESCO Caribbean AI Initiative Forum, which focused basically on pushing AI, artificial intelligence, as an economic pillar in the Caribbean region. The aim was that every country would work together and create as one, as Caribbean, the AI as an economic pillar to be self-sustainable and not really focus or depend on the larger countries. I hear constantly we are very advanced and we are very out there, technology ready, we are all over the place, innovation. I hear it all. So I talk to a lot of people, I hear it all. So then my question is, where are we on the list? If we are constantly saying that we are advanced, we are technology ready, we are digital transformation gurus. Let me go back. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. No. Other way. Okay. Either way, yes, back, one more back. Where are we on the list? That's the main question, basically, right? So I was digging very deep to find any other ways and aspects that we might be ranked in this index. But we weren't there. We didn't really have a voice either in the forum. So that was also weird to me if we say that we are so technology ready and so advanced forward thinking in the Caribbean region. During the forum, Curacao didn't have a voice. So, hence my question, why didn't we have a voice? Or what is holding us back? So I love asking questions. I love asking critical questions. And of course, I dig deep to find an answer, or at least try. According to the International Monetary Funds, you have various factors, basically the physical factor, environmental factor, economic factor, social, and political. In our society, if you take a look around, 3 pops up, 3 issues. Economic, because we have to pay the debts, of course. We borrow, we have to pay that. Social, mainly focusing as well on education. And also number 3, political. Based on lack of knowledge, they do not really see the interest in really funding these types of projects either. And therefore, most of these projects are being funded by us, basically. So, great job. Yes. Of course, we have the 5 factors, but my thought was, is it also based on mindset? Is it part also of why we are not on the list? So these are all critical questions that I do not have the complete answer. I can find them. I could find a whole list. I have a witness that actually told me, Eunice, start cutting things out. But I actually try to find answers to all of these questions because I really want to understand where we are, why we are not there, and how are we going to get there. So how are we going to start making things happen? Okay, this is where everything changed for me tonight. I had a complete different plan. I had a whole list. I had a whole interactive session. But then I started to hear each and every single speaker. From communication, collectivo, we had agriculture, we had block, every single thing, esports. I was blown away. I was sitting there just, oh my God, what are these people doing to me at this moment? Because basically we are doing this already. Are we getting acknowledged for them? Here, yes, we are. But the thing is, we have to manage to get the acknowledgement out there as well. Based on the GII, the Innovation Index, you really need to show the outputs as well. So of course we do a lot of research. I mean, we have a lot of reports here on the island, which is good. But the output of it, we have to do that. We have to really focusing on execution and not only creating the report and just leave it there. Execute and create awareness and also be inclusive. Not every people understand this language, but we can also translate this language as communicators as well for other people that cannot understand, to be able to understand it and also understand the benefits technology and innovation can bring to our economy. And make it, I am a pro with that, make it an economic pillar. So not make IT only an economic pillar, but technology as a whole and IT as a component of the economic pillar. Because I think e-sport, somewhere, yes. You mentioned also about a database. What are we doing with that? So we do have the potential, we do have the potential, we do have the people here, we do have the knowledge, the capacity, researchers, executors. We just have to put it in practice and somehow climb up that list and just be part of it. At the beginning, I showed you a picture of my students at the university. If you can go back to the first slide, please. These are my students. They are creatives. They are initiators. They are problem solvers. I also asked who in this room or audience is a baseball fan, right? Baseball is right now, Curacao is basically on the map in the baseball world or sports world because we have a lot of players pitching, running around the field, but it's sport. If we manage to actually train this younger generation to be international potentials, we have to do the same with these students as well. They also deserve that same opportunity to go abroad, be on international level, and not only stay local. So this is my part that I'm giving back, and that is why also I didn't really apply for a corporate job, because right now I'm being challenged by these students, but also I'm really much inspired them as well to think outside of the box and just go for it. If you want to become a gamer, an e-sporter, if you want to become whatever you want, go for it because we need them as well. So the same. Major League Baseball, technology. Internationally known, we're going to be internationally known as well with technology. So thank you all for your attention. I hope this was a very good closing and presentation for you guys as well. I'm still nervous because I have a lot of passion for what I do, a lot of passion for these types of topics. I love to discuss about them. Sometimes I don't find people to discuss about them because I'm way off nerd with that. But either way, I do love it, and I hope that I was able to inspire you to take action and also create projects because we have the foundation, the FinTech Foundation, CT also in the back. And I would like to ask you all, please start creating projects for the students as well, for them to start getting into the system and getting out there into the world, international, so that we can also rank on the index. Thank you very much.